Hi friends, I'm Marlene and today I'm in the beautiful island of Ishigaki in Japan. I'm super excited to share an embodied longevity flow with you. Today we're all sort of obsessed with longevity, I guess, and that's why I love the approach of yogis, because thousands of years ago they already understood that the essence of a long life is our breath. And when we look at the science around breath, it also explains that the breath is really linked to our nervous system and how we sleep and how we manage stressful or challenging situations. In today's practice, we will work a lot with our breathing. In order to do that, please find a comfortable seat. Maybe you want to sit on a pillow or a block, but there's no other tools that you will need. And once you found a seat, I invite you to just pay attention to your breath without alternating it, just becoming aware. Where can you feel your breath? And the yogis say that we are only as old as many breaths we have breathed. And from a yogic understanding, the human has a limited amount of breath. So when we breathe faster, we will live shorter because we will use these breaths quicker. Whereas when we breathe very slow, we'll have a long lifespan. And this also correlates with the science behind the breath. A slow and steady breath is really related to a healthy HRV, a balanced nervous system, and a calm mind. So in today's practice, we'll use different tools that allow you to breathe slower. And for now, we will just invite some space into our lungs so we do actually have the capacity to breathe slower. And we'll do that with a 6-part inhale and a really long exhale. So we'll take an inhale through the nose, mini pause, inhale through the nose, mini pause, another inhale, hold. Now 3 breaths through the mouth. They can be quick and short. Hold and exhale slowly through the mouth. That's it. We'll try 2 more times. Inhale through your nose, pause, inhale through the nose, pause, inhale nose, pause. Now inhale mouth, 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 like you're drinking the air. Hold at the top, feel the fullness of your lungs. Now exhale slowly for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more round. Inhale nose, pause. Inhale nose, pause. Inhale nose, pause. Through the mouth, short and quick. Hold and exhale. Beautiful. Now stretch your arms wide to the side, open your heart space, lift the chest. Exhale, wrap the arms around you, palms facing your rib cage. And just hold yourself here for a moment and continue to breathe through your nose. And as you hold your own rib cage with your arms, you might feel movement here. And the idea is that you invite a 360-degree breath into your rib cage. So you're breathing not just to the front, but also to the side and the back of your lungs. And this way we can enable our lungs to expand much fuller. Together we'll slow down the breath even more. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to the side of your ribs, back of your ribs, and front of your ribs, 2, 1. Exhale, nose. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more round. Inhale to the side of your ribs, the back of your ribs, the front of your ribs. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, nose. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. One more breath exercise before we flow. Interlace the hands to a fist. Stretch your arms super long. Inhale fully through your nose. Now exhale through the mouth. Round your spine, draw the fist forward. Zip up your lower belly, engage the core. Hold the breath. Super engaged through the core. Breathe only to the back of your lungs. Inhale. Spread wide between the shoulder blades. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, stretch the arms up. We'll do 2 more rounds of this. Straighten your arms high, big breath in. As you exhale, through the mouth if you wish, round the spine, zip up your lower belly, core active, chin to chest. Breathe between your shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. This is an excellent exercise. Reach the arms up to clear up and open up some airways. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale through the mouth. Hold it here. Engage the core. Inhale to the back of your lungs. Exhale here. Rise to the center, reach up, and relax your arms. Now, one very easy tool to regulate your breath and to slow it down is to only breathe through the nose, and that's what we will do. In today's practice, I invite you over and over again to breathe only through your nose, so you can imagine an invisible magic glue sealing your lips, only breathing through the nose. Meet me in a tabletop position. Set your hands up underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers. Open your right arm to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, thread the needle. Twisting through. Inhale, open up your arm, open up your gaze and chest. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open up. Exhale, thread the needle. This time pause right there. Extend the left arm if you wish overhead as an option. Or if you would like, you can also wrap the arm around your hips, reaching for the right hip crease. Notice your breath between your shoulder blades and the back of the lungs. And some of us have the habit to breathe through the mouth if we move physically, because we think we have to get more oxygen or we need more oxygen. The truth is, if you breathe through your nose, you actually get more oxygen. So try it out and breathe only through your nose. It's just a bit inconvenient or unpleasant maybe in the beginning. Release the arm next to your face. Reach the arm up to the sky. Open your heart. Now reach the arm overhead. Find this line horizontally. Extend the left leg back. Inhale. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. One more, inhale. Exhale. Extend the leg, extend the arm. Now catch the foot behind you and pull the heel to the bum. Try to tuck the tailbone and engage your left glutes to stretch your left hip flexor long. We're just here. We're not pressing the foot against the hand. Maybe you have the habit of doing that. That's okay. But try to keep the heel close to the butt. We just want to stretch the quad. Now release. Step the foot between your thumbs. Lift your back heel. Lift your left arm. The right hand is underneath the shoulder. Open your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the fingertips behind your head. Inhale. Exhale. Twist it down. Elbow to the wrist. Inhale. Open only through the nose. Exhale. Twist it down. Inhale. Open up. Exhale. Twist it down. One more time. Reach it up. Release your back knee. Bring your left hand to your sacrum, weight to your legs, reach the right arm up and over, reverse your lunge. Tuck the tailbone, engage the right glutes to stretch your right hip flexor long. Option is to take the right hand behind your skull, lean the head against your palm like you would rest your head in a pillow. Circle your left arm up, right arm extends, inhale. Interlace the hands to a fist for the exhale. Inhale, lengthen your arms. Exhale, lean out to the left side, stretching your right rib cage. Pivot your right armpit to the ceiling and breathe. Only through the nose, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise to the center, straighten your front leg, flex the toes, reach the arms back like wings, start hinging from the hip. Straight back, straight left leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, tuck the back toes, reach the arms high for your high lunge. Interlace the hands behind you to a big fist. Straighten the elbows, open the chest wide. Breathing in here. Exhale, hinge forward to one straight line from the heel bone to the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale. Circle the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step into your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, small cobra, open the heart. Exhale, hips to the heels. Take a moment in child's pose. Maybe you notice a difference between your right and left side body. Allow the breath to settle in the container of your physical body. Besides the nostril breathing, we today work also a lot with our spine and the rib cage in order to create more breath capacity so that you can feel a little lighter in your lungs, a little more open in your heart space, which allows you to breathe with more ease. Round forward into your tabletop. Extend your left arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle, reach underneath you. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread underneath you. This time we pause here. You can bring your cheek to the ground. Extend the right arm overhead if you like. Take the same variation you chose on the first side. Notice if you can breathe to the back of your lungs. One more inhale. Exhale. Release the hand. Press it next to your face down. Reach the left arm overhead. And forward. Bring weight into your left knee to extend your right leg back. Inhale. Exhale. Elbow to knee, round the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more extension, stay right there. Heel to the bum, hold the foot from behind. Now draw the heel into your glutes. Can you activate your right glutes and tuck the tailbone, lengthening your lower back to stretch your hip flexor. Breathe into the stretch. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Hand down, knee to chest, step it through. Find your low lunge. Left hand down underneath you, right arm up to the sky. Tuck your back toes, pick up the knee. Find the rotation in your chest and in your spine. Bring the right fingertips behind your ears. Inhale. Exhale, twist it down. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist down. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist it down. Inhale, open up. Reach the arm again into length up. Take the hand to your lower part of the spine. Release your back knee. Wait until the legs reach the left arm up and overhead. Find your reverse lunge here. Breathe to your hip flexor. Maybe bend your left elbow. Hold the head from behind. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, lean to the right side. Stretching through your left rib cage. One more inhale. Exhale. Rise to the center. Balance in your legs. Bend, straighten your front leg. Hinge from the hip forward as you reach the arms alongside your torso like wings. Stretching through the hamstring. Open in your heart. Ground your front foot. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Lift your back knee. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you. Draw the shoulder blades together. Open the heart, breathing in. Exhale, bend the front knee a little more. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, one long line from heel bone to crown of head. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep the arms long overhead into the diagonal. Exhale, ground your palms, step it back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Slide forward and through, small cobra. Exhale, forehead down. Take the right arm to the side for a chest stretch. Roll onto your right shoulder. Keep the right elbow on shoulder level or higher. Keep your right arm down on the ground, and maybe you want to tap the left toes behind you. Breathe to your chest. This is the idea, to stretch the chest muscle here, the pectoralis that gets sometimes very tight and pulls the lungs to a close. Roll back to your belly, change the sides, left cheek to the ground. Can you soften a little more through the front of your chest? Inhale. Exhale. Roll back onto your belly. Press hands next to your chest, down, hips to heels, tuck the toes, and journey into your downward facing dog. First one for practice. Take a moment here to arrive. Find stability in hands, feet, arms and legs. And then just notice if you habitually changed your breath to your mouth. Can you seal your lips again and come back to your nostril, breathing? Rise high onto both toes. Now bend one knee at a time and walk out your dog, stretching your heels to the earth, lengthening the back line of your legs. And then just start walking your toes to the front. Forward fold at the beginning of your space. Hang heavy over your legs for a moment, soften your neck. Maybe not or yes. Your head, softening the jaw. Taking a slow breath in. And a soft breath out. Bend your knees, roll yourself up. Sweep the arms with you overhead, interlace the fingers to a fist, straighten the arms, straighten your entire body, rise. Exhale, lean to the right side. One breath, inhale to your left rib cage. Exhale. Inhale, rise to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, rise to the center. Exhale, release. Take a moment here to stand tall. Observe your entire body from the soles of the feet to the crown of your head. And remind yourself to stay with your nostril breathing. We'll do one more round of standing asanas, and those will be maybe a little bit more challenging. So the tendency can be that you change to mouth breathing, but try to stay with your nose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold down. Halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower either knee, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Open your heart, breathing in small cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Now step the foot between your thumbs. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, hand to your sacrum. Weight into your legs. Inhale, reverse your lunge. Left arm reaches back, overhead. Exhale here. Inhale, both arms overhead, interlace the fingers. Exhale, lean to the right side. Inhale, stay for a breath. Exhale. Inhale, center, straighten both legs. Reach the arms back as you hinge forward for a pyramid variation. If your balance allows, you can flex your front toes. Inhale. Exhale. High lunge. Inhale. Exhale, interlace the hands behind your hips. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, hinge forward, one long line. Inhale. Exhale. Now push off your back toes, rise into warrior 3. Balancing on your right leg, flex your left toes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Free your arms overhead. Bring your left knee to the chest, rise up. And release on your exhale. Tadasana. Observe the difference between your right and left side. Notice the flow of prana, the flow of breath. Vital life force flushing every cell of your being. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, ground your hands, step or jump back. Take your vinyasa of choice, elbows close to the ribs. Open your heart, reach it up. Exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot between your thumbs. Left arm rises into the twist. Inhale. Exhale, hand to your sacrum, weight to your legs. Inhale, reverse your lunge. Exhale, bend your front knee more. Inhale, arms overhead. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Rise to the center, straighten both legs. Hinge from the hip as you reach the arms back for balance, like wings. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rebend your front knee, arms overhead. Exhale, interlace the hands behind you. Puff your heart wide and open, breathing in. Exhale, hinge from the hip forward, long line from heel to crown. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward, push forward into warrior 3. Start to fly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Slowly free your arms. Take the knee up. And release into Tadasana. Take a moment to ground through the soles of your feet. Notice prana, life force, circulating in your system, radiating bright, shining light from the inside out. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, one last vinyasa of your choice. We meet in downward facing dog. You can look between your thumbs, open your hands a little wider. If you practice a jump through, please go ahead and jump through. Otherwise, walk forward into a seated position. Come down to your mat. And we'll now open the legs to a straddle. So please find your space where you can open the legs wide. Shouldn't be maximum, but kind of 80% of your maximum capacity of widening the legs. Flex your toes so they're lifting up. Reach the arms to the sky. Interlace the fingers. Inhale through your nose, straighten arms, straighten spine. Now exhale through the mouth, all the air out, round your back. Hold it here. Zip up your belly. Inhale to the back of your lungs. Exhale. Beautiful. Reach it up. Rise tall. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the right side of your leg. Lean over to the right. Now you have the option to bring the left hand behind your skull and reach the left elbow more to the side if you wish. This brings a really nice stretch into the tricep and into your entire left side body. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Rise to the center, arms overhead. Exhale, lean to the other side. Choose your variation. You can lean your head a little bit into your palm. Open your armpit towards the sky. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Rise up to the center. And we now lean to the front just for 3 breaths. You can stay quite upright or walk the hands away from you until you find the stretch that works for you. 3 breaths here. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come back to an upright position. With the help of your hands, you can move your legs together. Bring the soles of your feet to the ground. Arch the spine, open your heart. Inhale. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, lift up, arch. Exhale to round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Now this time, pause right here. Let go of the grip. Fingertips reach to the front, and we start rolling back, back, back onto our spine. Take the knees to your chest. Give yourself a loving hug. Thank yourself for taking the time to practice today. We'll just do one more pose before we finish. And the pose is Happy Baby. For this, take the edges of your feet and press the soles of the feet away from you. Elbows are on the inside of your knees. Stay here for 5 breaths. And maybe you can invite some of the contentment a baby feels when it's fed and had enough sleep. And all the basic needs are met. In that state, a baby is really deeply content. Maybe bringing a gentle smile to your lips, the outer corners of your eyes, reminding yourself of all that you have in your life, all that you can be grateful for today. Slowly let go and extend your arms and legs for your final relaxation. Before we go into full and deep relaxation, we will do one more breath exercise called Pranayama breath. It's the humming bee breath. You can just rest in Shavasana while you do this. We'll do 3 rounds of Brahmari. It's a comfortable inhale. And then on the exhale, you keep your lips closed and you exhale with a humming sound. It will sound like this. And the beauty of this exercise is that it creates a vibration around your sinuses, which increases the production of nitric oxide by tenfold and helps your immune system through that way. Plus, it also stimulates the vagus nerve to increase relaxation. Okay, let's do it together. Comfortable inhale. Exhale to hum. Inhale. One more inhale. Let the humming fade away. Notice the sensations within the landscape of your body, the echo of movement and breath. And you can imagine that with every inhale, you're breathing in white light that streams into your lungs, and from there into your blood vessels, and through your blood vessels into every cell of your being, bringing white light to every cell of your being so it radiates bright and shining, strong. And on every exhale, you can imagine the dimmed light that already used its power to be transported back from every cell of your being to your lungs. And from there, you're letting it go, you're breathing it out into the world around you. With every inhale, you fill all your cells with white, radiant energy. With every exhale, you're letting go of used up energy, of baggage, dirt, anything you no longer need. And over time, your being starts to radiate so strong that you're resting in this bright, shining bubble of light that radiates from every cell of your being outwards. Beautiful, shining light. slowly come back to your breath. Bring life back into your body with small, gentle movements. Reawaken yourself. Maybe bring a smile to your lips, remembering all that you have in your life. This body that carries you, this breath that allows you to live, that heart that pumps for you. And then just roll into one shoulder, giving thanks to this body, this vessel that allows you to walk through life with all your light. And then just allow yourself to sit up right again, taking a moment to find stillness in your seat. Bring your hands to a meaningful posture in front of your chest and close your eyes. Take a moment to give thanks to your breath, give thanks to your body, and give thanks to the practices of yoga. If you like, you can take this breath with you throughout the day, always reminding yourself to breathe through your nose, breathe slow and deep, without rush, just always patiently reminding yourself when you notice yourself getting off track. Now bow your chin to the chest, sending a smile to yourself. And I bow to you. Thank you so much for your practice today. I hope this was helpful and that you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and maybe subscribe to my channel. I also now found out that I can get rid of the mid-video ads if I reach 1,000 subscribers. So this is my goal, to get rid of those ads for you so you have the fullest experience when you watch my videos. So if you would like to help me with that, please subscribe or share my channel with your friends or anyone who would find this helpful. Thank you. See you soon.